I started laughing, I started crying and stuff. Uh, Jeffrey Armstrong, I know him since third or fourth grade. To my best understanding from Elizabeth, school 15. And he was a wacky kid. He would just run around, he'd be like doing like this. But I mean, I fill out my memory. 2009. That's when I think I saw him again. Except I didn't know for sure. These people deals were trying to get me to buy them a car, help them to go there to translate or something. It's very weird. Anyway, I just remember going to this Dunkin' Donuts. It was probably actually ended up Dunkin' Donuts after, uh, coming from Roselle Park Entertainment Center. But anyway, I'm going on and off. I'm not gonna make this video about Jeffrey Archer, but he he built this hand truck, and he was just he was just swifty with his hand truck. I mean, the guy would just him in the hand truck. They're moving jobs. I just thought it was like, wow, he's really good, but it's kind of weird. He everybody, well, just him in the hand truck. He doesn't need anybody help, and it's pretty good. It is. But what I'm thinking about, what kind of car, vehicle does anybody have? How about a cell phone? How about the clothes you wear? What's your style? It's like a representation of your personality. It really is. I mean, stereotype, actually not the stereotype, but I always wonder why do big, not just masculine fat people riding like little cars. I don't know, maybe just all they could afford, but that's just how they feel inside or something like that. I mean, I don't know. It could be a psychological test, or a psychological thing. But but I like all different kind of cars. But I really like SUVs. SUVs, Jeep Wranglers are nice. Range Rovers, from like the 70s or 80s. That's what I like. Something all terrain. But just Jeffrey got himself a hand truck, and I heard it was expensive. He's really into it. But if I did the same thing actually, and I started laughing because I was just going through Facebook Marketplace and I saw this hand truck. And I just immediately think of Jeffrey. He was just like, it was an old school hand truck. Let's see if it comes up because I got the camera here. But right here, and it's small, but it's just that's probably like it seems like a classic. It looks like it maybe has steel or something. So it's for me it'd be a collector's item. I love stuff like that. But he would just like have a relationship with that hand truck. I never made fun of him to that level, I don't think. But my hand truck is a little bit different. None of the people like my hand truck in my job. I'm gonna get there. I bought it myself. It cost me over $300, and it's like steel. It's iron. No, it's aluminum on the bottom, but the top is very still. It's very hard. And it was heavy, but it did have very big wheels, unpenetratable wheels. I brought it to the curb when I stacked it really high. I just lifted it and I just went with it, and it was very rigid. It didn't wobble. Even in places like, let's say, it was raining or snowing, and certain places, you won't be in the parking lot right next to the door. You have to be on the sidewalk. So there's snow, you gotta walk through the snow. So it was just so easy. It was just so great. It is interchangeable. Like I could take it apart and change parts to it, even the tires. Except that I don't think I could change the top part because I think it was welded in. I got the top part just so I could put more and more boxes or whatever. I didn't want it to be like this high. Actually, it wasn't too high, but I wanted to like very decent height for working at the Amtech company with Żywiots, because we would stack like 7 8 cases high of cans, and like I would stack 6 if I had a lot of 6 cases of bottles, so that's why I liked it. It was just rough and rugged, and yeah, it weighed. When I first bought it, I was like, wow, man, what did I do? I didn't know it was that heavy. And then, I was like, well, so I thought, oh, you get used to it. I'm like, what am I doing, man? Maybe I'm just tired. Maybe it's like late in the day. Maybe I'm grumpy and there's other stuff going around. And also it's like, well, I said to myself, just man up. Come on, just buy some gloves. And by the way, I can't wear it without a glove. My hand gets gray from the metal. I guess that steel iron. It's very rugged and rough. Even the handle. Oh yeah, and it does have a handle in the middle. Yeah, I think it does. That's what I really wanted. I didn't want the two handlebars like this, a hand truck like that. It's just uncomfortable. And plus, maybe I have bad wrists or something like that. But my wrists hurt after like constantly moving the hand truck like 5, 10 minutes, like 2, 3 stops. I get this pain in my wrist. Not pain, but it feels sore. So I want the hand truck and a lot of times, I just hold it with one hand and have one hand free. Or I just put my hand on top or two hands. You go. I rarely go down the stairs with a hand truck. Like I'm very uncomfortable. I never got trained for that. I never wanted that. But up the stairs or whatever, or up the curb, or just you hold it one hand, then you get the door, open the door, and you bring the hand truck in. It's just very easy than holding a hand truck with like two hands. You hold it one, you have to stop it, and someone asks you to open the door. I mean, it's just an inconvenience. It's like what I'm gonna have a hand truck and then somebody's gonna open the door for me. I could do it myself. So that's one of the reasons I bought it. But it is it is something that I really like. I mean, I like the rough and rugged. I do all my jobs were pretty much physical. Most of them were physical jobs. I'm not saying I'm going home crazy like just running around, but there's time you got to put in a lot of effort. And that chain truck, it's pretty nice. It's a Magliner. I ordered it on the internet. I went on their website. It was like a application, a website, but you made your own hand truck. You select the different the parts or whatever. It's pretty cool. And they shipped it, whatever. And I I was like, am I gonna put it together or spend $15 on an assembly? I know, but it was like if I get it and like I think they shipped. I don't know if they shipped it to my work or something. I was like, I'm gonna get in parts. I'm gonna put it together there. I'm gonna make an excuse if I just $15, whatever. And it was fucking cool. But I mean, what else? Even like a bicycle. I have a couple bicycles. I love fat tire. I really do. I love fat tire bikes, rough and rugged. I would love to go on trails with that. But also, off the curbs, you go off the curbs. Even on the curb, you slow down and you just go on. You don't have to like lift too hard. You go on the curb and you go this and that. Right now, I have a racing bike. I can't really go on the curb with that. Mess the tire up, pop the tire, or just the rim will just bend. But I do other things with it. I actually kind of like it now too because it's really really fast too. Like it goes really fast. And what I'm saying, what music do you listen to? What tradition? There's people like some. I'll get into this. There's people just listen to one genre or maybe two, just a little bit. That's like uh, a mirror or something or a projection of their personality. Um, what kind of car you drive could be a personality. Something that tells you about yourself too. I think it can. Uh, I had to turn the camera. I started laughing. The tears came back because of laughter. Because items to me, not just a hand truck, but a hand truck too. It has a certain meaning. It does. First of all, something that's steel, aluminum, or something like that. With my belief, it comes from iron ore. It comes from the earth. There's things like they do with 3D printing right now, and but they do take some kind of compound and make whatever they make out of that. But it does have a certain not just value, but a sentiment from like human beings. At least I believe it. Especially like my car. Um, Not just my car, but a lot of other things.